Hey everyone, this is Providencia and I am here with another food tutorial. I am going to make stewed pigeon peas. I hope I'm saying it right in English because all I really know how to say this is Spanish, which is Gandules guisados con bolitas. And I'm also gonna make this stewed but with some plantain balls. You could also use green bananas if you want to. Well, I'll show it to you when it's time to show it to you because I don't want to just jump from one thing and then confuse you guys. I'll just tell you when we reach that limit. For now, let me just show you everything that I have, which is a lot of ingredients. I am going to write this down in the next clipping, like maybe some, like a list of what you need, okay? That way you don't have to be so complicated. So that will be next. But for now, this is the main ingredient is green pigeon peas, gandules verdes. You don't have to use the Goya one. You could use any kind that you buy in your store. Doesn't have to be the fancy one because I use cheap stuff too. I also have here Goya adobo, and this is the blue top. This is without the pepper. Every top color it has a different ingredient just in case. But if you do not want to add this, you are safe to add salt. Just be very careful and easy on the salt. I have here cumin, ground cumin. I got here roasted garlic. If I would have had powdered garlic, I would have used that too, but this is what I have on hand. Sorry for the noise. Like I said, I live in the downtown side of Connecticut, so you're gonna hear a lot of noise. And I also have here onion powder. And I also have here a can of tomato sauce. This is 8 ounces. I also have here some diced tomatoes. I have here a green onion, a green pepper, red pepper. I also have here onions, white onions. I got here big potato. I have here 1 plantain. This is how a plantain looks. Don't get confused with the yellowish one. Those are the sweeter ones. Alright, so this is 1, and we're gonna make little balls with that. I'll show you that when the time comes. I got here sugar. I'm only gonna add like maybe just like a teaspoon of sugar. I always add it to my beans to, so it could be a little sweet. I got here sofrito, fresh sofrito. I will link my sofrito recipe in the bottom, of below in description. I got here some fresh garlic. I made like a garlic sauce with it as well because I'm gonna use this for some plantains I'm making. Let me see. Sorry, it's a lot of ingredients to make these delicious beans. And I got here some ham. I usually buy ham and then I dice them and then I put it in the freezer for when I make beans. It's there and it's already cut for me, so that's frozen, but it's okay. Extra virgin olive oil, not sure if I already said that. And I have this here to make the balls. You need something like this, like maybe something like this, all right, to make the balls. Not like this, not like this, not like this, like this, all right. And you also need cilantro, which I have the cilantro right here on my table. It's just too much stuff. I got a small counter. And hold on. I gotta get 1 thing. Well, actually 2 things I gotta get. Give me 1 second. And don't worry because I will write everything down, and that way you can know what you need for your beans. It won't be so complicated. You won't even have to write it down. I'll write it down for you. And we need 2 small packs of ham seasoning. I know I got ham there, but I want more intense taste of ham into my beans. So you need that, and you need 1 pack of Sazon Goya. This is gonna distribute a nice beautiful color to your beans. So let's get going. Well, let me push some of the stuff to the side and then I'll be back, okay? I'll be back. Okay guys, so I got my camera ready. Not the best camera, but as long as you can see what I'm doing, right? I got here some stewed pork chops that I'm gonna give away to someone that I know. I hope he's happy. That's 3 pork chops, and I'm gonna fry some pork chops too. I'm gonna show you the whole plate. Don't worry about it. So first, what you wanna do, and I ended up putting another can of beans because I might send my neighbor food too. So instead of 1 can of beans, I'm using 2 cans of beans. So, and I'm gonna try to give you measurements, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I eyeball everything. So, like, really, I don't know. Like, if I do some, like, if I just, I don't know. But I'll try to let you see what I'm doing, just, follow through. I don't know if I should use some measuring. Let me see, because I'm trying to give you measurements, but 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Push that aside. And I'm sorry if this video is gonna be a little long, but I gotta, give details of everything. I'm opening up my sofrito. Oh my God, wait a minute, I forgot to turn the shit on. Hold on. Forgot to turn it on. Okay, so I got it on medium. Okay, it's fresh sofrito I made the other day. It's still a little frozen though, so I'm gonna see how I could work this. Alright. See, it's still frozen, it's still a ball. Okay, let me see how I could do this. That's like maybe 4 tablespoons or 5 of sofrito. Alright. Okay. I got that. Let me get my can opener. Every time I'm doing a video, everything goes wrong for me. I swear to God. Alright, look at that. Alright, so I hate having a small counter. Next apartment, I swear to God, I'm going to be having a big kitchen with counters and everything. I will not be living like this anymore. Anyway, I got here some red tomatoes, tomato sauce, and I'm going to add the whole thing. Alright. Okay, and let's add a little bit of water to this. Just a little bit, like half a can, just to take out whatever is there. Fill it up and put it in the freezer. Okay, and I'm gonna add the gandules. Okay, I don't know why this is not sizzling. No, let me add the I'm gonna add the garlic. This garlic, it got extra virgin olive oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. And this is gonna go on my plantains later on that you're gonna see. But I'm using some for my beans, so just in case. But you could just use regular garlic if you want, Put this aside. And add some ham. It's starting to sizzle, as you can see right there. And this is ham that I diced up. See? And then I put it in the freezer so I don't have to do it. Okay, a nice ham size. That's about like maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 15, 16 pieces of ham if I'm counting right. Because like I said, I eyeball everything. And I got here some diced tomatoes. I'm just going to add a spoon or 2. 2.5. This is to put away in the garbage. Then I'm going to add my gandule beans, which is pigeon peas. And I'm gonna add the 2 cans with water and all. Some people rinse their beans. I don't. Like I said, everybody cooks differently, you know? I'm just showing you how I make mine. And you could also add these pigeon peas into your yellow rice. Oh, it tastes so good. You know, I don't like beans, but one of the beans I do like is Gandule beans. Alright? Like I said, I don't eat a lot of beans, just some. Like maybe 4 beans is my favorite. Okay? And we are going to add more water to this. It's just, I'm just trying to let this, you know, get together and flavor up. Okay, I'm sorry the water was on all this time. I just realized this. Sometimes I don't realize that my videos could be a little noisy. I got sazon here. And I'm going to add that. I'm also going to add the jamon, the ham seasoning. Look, this is what it says, ham flavor seasoning. And you could find this, alright, in the Spanish aisle in your supermarket. But if you can't find it and you got ham like I just did right now, go ahead. You know, it's just that I like to go over the top all the time, and I like my beans and my food to taste really good. Make sure everything that you could taste everything. But if you only got ham and you can't find this, that's okay. So that's 2 packs, and you can add as much as you want because that doesn't have no salt. It's just giving your beans a ham taste. And I got here some roasted garlic, and I'm gonna add like that. Oops, if you don't have roasted garlic seasoning, you could use garlic powder, garlic powder, you know. Just try not to use the garlic salt one because it will be salty, your beans. And I also have onion powder, and I'm doing, okay, there you go. There you go. And you can add as much as that as you want to because like I said, it doesn't have no salt. Cumin, we're gonna add that. I'm gonna show you how I add mine. Be very careful. There, not too much, cause and then you know. Let me put this to the side. And adobo, I'm only gonna put it once because I don't want my beans to be too salty. I'll taste it while it's cooking, and if I need to add more of something, I will. There you go, 2 times, a little zhuzh. I'll be back. Okay, I'm sorry. I just needed to put more sugar in my sugar stuff because it wasn't enough. So I am gonna add sugar, and I'm gonna add 2 spoons. Wait, that was a little one. I'm sorry. It's still 2 spoons. It's just that I didn't add that much. And that balances the salt and the sweet. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. So we're done with that. Let's make sure that that simmers. I don't got it too high, okay? Because, let's see. Okay, I put it a little high now. Now we're gonna be over here. I'm gonna get my knife. Wait, I gotta get something else. I'm never prepared, you guys. I'm so sorry. That's why my videos be so long, but I see people's other videos that they be long too, so I got this big potato. If you don't got a big one like this, if you don't got a big potato like this, you use 2 small potatoes. So I'm gonna do it in the sink, and I will show you how it looks like. And also we're gonna I know this is gonna be a lot of potatoes, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I love potatoes in my beans, you know. So, and I do. That'd be my favorite part sometimes, my beans, my potatoes. Yeah, so I got that. This whole week I'm gonna be cooking up a storm. So I hope everyone is having a good week. I hope everybody's been enjoying their summers lately. We have, you know, I can't say that my kids had a boring summer because that won't be true. They did a lot of stuff. And now we're kind of mellowing down because we know school is starting next week. And boy, can I wait. Alright, so got potato here. Oh, my house smells so good. Oh man, you have no idea. Okay, we got big potatoes, but you know what? I don't care. I don't know if I should add all of it. It's too much, but I'm gonna add it because I already cut it, you know. And I got here my onion, and this is my last onion. I don't have no more onions. I gotta go to the supermarket tomorrow. I'm gonna be easy with this because I also need a little bit of onion for my pork chops that's stewing back there. I'll show you that one as well. So I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna do for the I'll leave this aside, and I'm gonna use this much for the beans, and that's how I cut it. 2 big pieces of onion. And then for the red potato and the green, why do I keep saying potato? I mean freaking peppers. Okay, there you go. Let me clean the inside of the seeds. There don't have to be no seeds in my beans. Okay. It smells so good in my house. And I'm just gonna do it in big chunks. All right, look right here. All right. So potatoes, onions, red pepper, and no, green pepper and red pepper. No, you don't mind me. I've been cleaning all day. My head is somewhere. All right, we got the beans here. All right. And I will be cooking these for at least 35 to 45 minutes. Some people cook their beans in 20 minutes, and I'd be like, that's great, but I like my beans nice and soft and, you know, nice and, you know, thick. So I'm gonna add everything in there. Look at that beautiful color. I wish you could see it in person. Don't worry, one of these days I'm gonna get me a good camera. Watch. I need a good camera. If I'm gonna be doing videos for YouTube, I definitely need a new camera. When you're on a budget and you're taking care of your kids and you're a single mother, you can't really buy anything for yourself. You just work with what you got. So I got that. Let me turn this. Oh my God, yes, I love it. This is gonna be some flavorful beans, I'm telling you. Okay, now I'm gonna add more water to this though. Let me, you know, should I taste it now? You know what, let me add the water and then I'll taste. And I do add a little bit more water than most people do because I like a lot of sauce on my beans. So if you wanna add less, which I'll show you right now, I got a cup here. All the way to the top. So this is like really like a cup and a half if you really look at it. I'm gonna add a cup and a half. If you wanna only add just a cup and a half to your beans of water, that's fine. But I'm gonna add another cup and a half. So I'm adding 3 cups of water. Why? Because I like a lot of sauce on my beans. Make sure that there's a lot of sauce. Okay, and these are the beans, gandules. And don't worry, this will evaporate a little bit too, so it won't be on that level. It'll be a little bit less, you know, because of the cooking and the smoke and all that other stuff. All right, now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait until it simmers again, and we're gonna add our bolitas, which I'm gonna show you how to do that next. Oh my God, before I do the bolitas, there's one thing that I did forget to add. How dare me? And it is the cilantro. So I am picking up some cilantro over here. And I'm rinsing them out because you never know. Let me put a little bit more cilantro. See? I got my cilantro right here like in a container. Alright, so we added our cilantro and I'm gonna let this simmer, and then I'm gonna show you right now what you gotta do next. Okay, so I'm so sorry the water keeps running. That's like a bad habit I have, and that's not good. And that's not a good habit because I'm wasting water. So I got my plate back there, and I got this, and I got my plantain. Okay, now this is what you wanna do. Now, with this recipe, you can use green bananas if you have. I was really looking for green bananas yesterday in the store around here, but like I always tell everybody, the stores over here sucks. It never has everything that I'm looking for. For me to get certain things, I have to go to a supermarket, and the supermarket is really far. I explained this in all of my videos, and I do not have a car living in Connecticut. So all we had was platanos. So you know what? You could do it with platanos, but you could also do it with green bananas. So I am cutting this, and I like to cut it in 3. I'm debating if I should put 2. No, not really. I'm just gonna do 1 plátano. I also got more plátanos, but that's for tostones. So let me just clean. I'm always cleaning as I go, you know. And this is red tomato. And I'm making more food. I'm making a lot of food today. God bless my soul. I'm cooking for everybody today. But it's alright because I love to do it. I love to cook for people. I love it. And it doesn't bother me, not one bit. I love to entertain people. Oh, okay, so I'm sorry, I failed to mention that when you do cut the plátanos, make sure that you run it in hot water for like at least a minute, so that way the skin can get loose and you could peel it off quicker, okay? Which we're gonna do that right now. I don't want this video to be long, but I also want to explain myself. A lot of people don't seem to mind my long videos. Everybody tells me, keep your videos like that, you know? Okay, so look, I just peeled it off. And I am going to guayar. I don't know how to say that in English. I'm just gonna use this part right here. I'm gonna cut it in half so it could be easier for me. And I'm gonna start doing my balls. Okay, so you could get a good example of what it is. Alright, let me see my hand. And I'm really thinking of doing another banana because that's not going to be enough balls. Alright, that's not going to be enough bolitas. And we want a lot of bolitas. So I am going to repeat again. I'm going to go and cut this and do this off camera. And I will show you how it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so I did 2 plantains instead of 1 because when I did the 1, it didn't look like it was gonna be enough, you know. And that's the purpose of this video, the bolitas. So I got this, and this is the way it's gonna look, all nicely mashed and everything. So what you want to do is, well, I'm gonna put a little bit of adobo. Even though it's gonna season up in the beans because of the sauce and everything, just want to do my own little thing here. A little bit, just a little sprinkle, don't go crazy. And some parsley flakes, just to season up my bolitas. Even though they're gonna be seasoning the beans, like I said, you know. Okay. Ay, mi amor. Nice plantain balls. Okay. So let's go back to the beans. Let's push it there. I got my beans here. I hate when it starts sticking and looking ugly. There you go. And it's still not thick, as you can see. So I still gotta leave this on a little high. But this is the perfect time to put your balls on because it cooks really quick. Let me taste a little bit of this. Let me get a spoon. Just to see where we at with our beans. Oh man, I don't need no flavor to this. This tastes good just the way it is. Perfect. Just perfect, I swear. I'm not adding nothing to it because it's just right. Now with the beans, you want to take like little small portions, like maybe like that, and just dump it in there very carefully, just like that. All right, and that's what I'm gonna do. Some are gonna be big, some are gonna be small. Very, very carefully. Bam. Don't move it around too much because then it's gonna make a mess on your beans. You wanna leave it alone because that way it could cook and form its shape, you know? Then you're gonna have just a whole bunch of little balls everywhere. You don't want that. You want nice little thingies. There you go. And try not to put them together as well because you don't want them to stick, you know? There you go. Bam. And I will show you how they look like when they're cooked. You know I show you guys everything. Let me put one over here, then put one over here. And like I said, you could do this with green bananas as well. As a matter of fact, the first time I learned this was with bananas and my mother taught me. Okay, one right here. See how I'm not adding them too quick because you don't want them to stick together either, you know? See, this one already got its shape. See? That one is already cooked. This one is already cooked. That one is already cooked. So they stay like a ball shape. Alright? Let me put one right here. I got enough for maybe two more. Two big ones. Maybe I could use that for the tutorial. Now, you know what? I'm going to make this 30 because if it's too big, then you know, it's not going to cook quick enough. Okay, there you go. And like I said, a spoonful, okay? Let me put one over here. There's not one over there. And my beans are going to be fabulous. Like always. And the last one. I don't even know how much balls was that. I didn't even count. Maybe like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see the video when I edit and I'm gonna see how much I made with 9 bananas. With 2 bananas, how many I made. Alright. And when you make this in beans, oh my god, it tastes just like pasteles. With the bananas anyway. There you go, bam. Now it may look like a nice hot mess. You gotta let it cook. I'll show you, don't worry. So I'm gonna let this do its thing. And we'll be back on it in 20 minutes, okay? Make sure it thickens up, you know. Time to time, check on it, you know, taste it still, you know. My beans are good though. I'm just really waiting for it to thicken up and the gandules to be more softer. That's really what I'm waiting for. So I'm gonna leave my beans alone and I'm gonna check up on it in 20 minutes. Making some nice white rice here. Nice, delicious white rice to go with those beans and them pork chops. That's right. Just gotta put the top on it and it'll be good to go. Everything is looking nice and smooth. My boyfriend is there like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I'm like, how fast can I go? So I have here some plantains with water and salt. And I got there my garlic sauce. Can't wait to, you know, add some of this. I'm also making a mayo ketchup with that. That's half mayonnaise, half ketchup, and you add some ingredients to it. It's really delicious. I got here my white rice, which is almost done. I got here my pork chops. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And that's for my my boyfriend's friends. I'm gonna shut that off right now. I got here some fried pork chops here. That's for us. And this right here, hold on. And these are what I'm talking about. Wait, oh my god, I'm sorry, I can't record. These are the little balls that we just made from the plantain that we saw. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of little balls in there. And the beans, and it's so delicious. Oh my god, you have no idea how good those balls are. I know I keep saying balls a lot, I'm sorry. But look. Oh my goodness. And these beans, listen, make it. This is money right here. Your family's gonna love it, alright? And so this is what's going on so far. I'm gonna fry a few pork chops. I'm gonna do the platanos. I gotta do my mayo ketchup. Then I'll put it in the plate so you can see how I, you know, serve everything. Be right back. And it's like a nice sauce. It's and it tastes so good. Oh my god. And that's gonna go on my tostones with the ajo. So I'm gonna have a triple bang on my platanos. Yes indeed. My fried plantain is gonna be delicious. So we'll be back. My plantains are done. As you can see, oh my god. I make these a little crispier because my family likes it like that. I like mine just nicely golden, so these are mine. I already know which one are mine. So this is the platanos, plantains, fried plantains. And there's mayo ketchup. And there's nice garlic. So everybody has a choice of whatever. So I'm gonna put the plate together and snap a picture, and I hope that you really did like this video because I really put a lot of love into those beans. I'll be back. This is today's dinner. Tostones with mayo ketchup, pork chop, some ajo for the tostones, and some beans.